Fake flexing comes in many forms, but however you look at it, it's gotten completely out of hand. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to King Trending. Number 6. Kodak Black and his fake money.
Hey man, I ain't got no money. That money you be seeing me with on Instagrams.
One of the biggest tropes in all of rap is that when you have a music video, you show off your money. Mainly, you bring big stacks of cash to the video and either make it rain or show how much money you have, and it goes on and on. And when it comes to social media, the temptation is there when you want to go and do it, such as Kodak Black, who decided to go onto Instagram in order to show off his money. But as noted, including many fellow singers such as Chris Brown, the money wasn't his, and it wasn't even real. It was fake money.
That be fake money, man. That be prop money. This is not my money, girl. I do not have nothing.
And Kodak was more than happy to admit it. I'ma just hold these, I ain't got no money, man, Kodak said. They ask me for money. They be like, let me get some money, babe. And I say, man, I don't even got no money. That money you be seeing with me on Instagram, that be fake money, man. That be prop money. That's not my money, bro. I do not have nothing. So you might be thinking, why is he fake flexing like this? Simple. He's trying to live the dream, as it were. His net worth is honestly not that much in comparison to many other rappers. He's only worth about $750,000. And he says to himself he doesn't have this kind of money, but he obviously wants to. And that definitely counts for something. Not just in the case of having fake stacks of cash on hand, yeah, but still, unlike most, he did admit it, and that's worthy of praise on some level. Number 5. Bow Wow.
Life. Everybody like talk about the plane. I didn't know that was news. That ain't news.
Easily one of the biggest and most famous cases of fake flexing occurred for the man known as Bow Wow, because he tried to take advantage of setting and timing to make people think he had something he honestly didn't. In this case, it was a jet. He tried to mimic what Drake, Jay-Z, Eminem, Lady Gaga, and many more have done with their own private jets. And he got called out on it in 2017 when he tried to fake flex that he had one. It all started innocently enough. Bow Wow took to Instagram and posted that he was about to head to New York, and apparently took a picture of the jet he was gonna be flying in. Harmless enough, right? Except on that actual plane he was on, a passenger recognized him and remembered what he had posted on his Instagram page. So the passenger took a pic of him on the plane and noted that not only was that not his own jet, he was flying commercial. So, you know, like regular people. Now, granted, it's not like he's poor. He honestly is not. And he has a TV and hosting career that gives him decent money. But a private jet is quite expensive. And the fact of the matter is that the current net worth of Bow Wow is roughly about $1.5 million. Good enough to get him first class if he wanted, but not good enough by a large margin to have his own plane. Yeah, busted. Oh, but it didn't end there. Not by a long shot. You see, fans decided to take this moment of fake flexing and turn it into their own thing. They made the Bow Wow Challenge. Where they would take a fake flexing picture and then post what was really going on, such as a person saying they were at a basketball game, yet they were only just taking a picture of themselves in front of a computer screen. It's really good. You should really just check out how inventive these fans got. In true poetic justice, the internet and his fellow rappers totally grilled him for this act. So don't play the game like Jeffrey Bow Wow. You'll get burned, as you found out. No doubt he'll be a little bit more careful about what he posts on his Instagram feed from now on. Number 4. 6ix9ine.
Media to promote his music. As far as being part of this Treyway blood gang, completely false.
Here's a different kind of fake flexing, because this is one where the rapper had money, but bought everything in real amounts. Well, most of the time anyway. But it hid what the rapper truly was underneath. A rat. The story of 6ix9ine is very well known by now because of his arrest and very public court battle. He rose through the ranks in recent years and proclaimed himself to be the king of New York, and had some harsh lyrics that would diss about just anyone who came at him. But then outside of music, he lived the thug life as a member of the 6ix9ine, or so he claimed anyway. And as anyone who has knowledge of these groups knows that if you go down, you don't snitch on your brothers. But when 6ix9ine got arrested in November of last year, he didn't follow that rule. Okay, well, technically he did. He lasted a few months. But at the beginning of February, 6ix9ine accepted a plea deal that would have him turn against his group in return for a lighter sentence and even possible witness protection.
This is detailed on pages 4 and 5 of the agreement. Agrees not to prosecute the defendant.
Which should go to show you just how much trouble 6ix9ine is technically in. You're likely curious though, how is this fake flexing when it has nothing to do with items? Well, it's because 6ix9ine claimed that he was all about the 6ix9ines. But in truth, he cared only about himself. He admitted that he was part of the group. And then the moment he got the plea deal worked down and signed, he's now aiming to help the government take down that very same group, the people he was quote-unquote tight with, putting a figurative and literal target on his back. When the rap community heard about this, many were upset because it broke the fundamental rule of the culture: don't rat. But he did, despite all he sang and all he boasted and all the tough guy acts he did during his career. When that time came, though, he folded. He flexed his cred wherever he could, and yet it was all fake. And now the world at large knows it. Number 3, Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy is someone who clearly does not have a good grasp on how reality works at times, because he'll go off on some tangent and try to get something made under his name, and then it'll backfire and he'll blame everyone else. This is yet another alternative to fake flexing, as he claims to have everything, but he really doesn't. The best example of this is what happened recently when he went into the video game world and tried to sell a fake console. Though he would admit that it was fake, even though it was clearly an emulator of games that he did not own the rights to, including many from Nintendo who don't take these kind of things very lightly. But regardless, he stood firm. He even told Rolling Stone, "I feel that everything is 100% legit, and there'll be no reason for any legal ramifications or anything like that. Honestly, I don't have any worries at all, any concerns, because everything we're doing is legit. It's been researched, everything has been basically confirmed that it's a green light and we're good." It's partly the people from the outside looking in that aren't understanding the type of deals that were made behind the scenes that are worried. Yeah, needless to say, people and the game developers weren't fooled, and eventually Soulja Boy had to take down his website, which ironically now directs to a Nintendo homepage, and had to admit that he was forced to stop, even though a day before the legal takedown, he proclaimed that he could not be taken down. Not only were they, he's facing legal action for copyright infringement, false advertisement, as he claimed that he made the consoles, but he clearly didn't, and much more. Oh, and remember the doesn't have a good grasp on how reality works kind of thing? Yeah. Well, not that long ago, Reggie Fils-Aimé, president of Nintendo of America, announced his retirement after 15 years of working at the big Nintendo headquarters. Soulja Boy's response to this? I made him retire. Yeah, we'll see how far that gets you, Soulja Boy. Number 2, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. I can already hear you complaining or questioning why Kim Kardashian is on this list. Because between her and her husband Kanye West, they have a lot of money. Quite enough. They have enough money to not fake flex to infinity and beyond. Seriously, watch their video about rich things they own and we'll prove it to you. And yeah, you're right, they are loaded, but that doesn't mean they don't fake flex in another way, especially when it comes to Kim. You see, she's a big star on Instagram. She posts all kinds of pictures there, and she should with her following, which is one of the biggest reasons why she's so famous. But one day, she actually posted a picture of herself with her daughter North, whose father is Kanye West for the record. The problem though is that she literally cropped out 95% of her daughter out of the shot. Oh yeah, she did that. Which is the essence of vanity. But it gets even better when people called her out on it. She posted, "Her eyes were closed and I was feeling my look. Can I live?" Yep, there's so much wrong with that sentence. I can barely speak. But I'll go on, because I have a lot to say on this matter. In essence, she was fake flexing her looks, because rather than being caught in a bad picture, she cropped her daughter out, all because of her child's eyes were closed. And yeah, it only gets worse than this. I was feeling my look. How is that even an excuse? Seriously? I don't think that's a hard feeling to get with you, to take another picture. Are you seriously so strapped for the first time? Trust me, she's not. That you can't take at max 30 seconds to try and figure out how to get your child's eyes to be open so you can take the picture? It's honestly not that hard. And yet Kim decided that the picture was better without her daughter in it. It's sad really, because this type of fake flexing is something that the world can most definitely do without. And yet Kim K on the scene, we're likely to get even more of it. Number 1, Cardi B.
And it's nobody's fault. It's just like, I guess we grew out of love, but we're not together anymore.
This one's a bit tricky because the jury is literally still out on this one in terms of long term. But during December, one of the biggest stories going around was about how Cardi B and her husband, baby father, Offset, had separated. They weren't officially divorced, but rather they were separated. The queen of rap even went to Instagram to explain what was going on. She said she still loved Offset and he wouldn't fight for custody of their daughter, but rather they wouldn't be together anymore. Almost immediately, this threw up some red flags, as days earlier they were seen at a basketball game having a great time together. And around the same time, a video of Cardi B expressing her love for Offset was posted on Instagram. While feelings can most certainly change in the course of a day or two, this smelled foul. Many people thought that this was a publicity stunt, and subsequent events kind of proved that Offset's crash at Cardi B's concert, try and win her back, was a little obvious. And it was odd because not only was he allowed on stage and to be given a working microphone, he was also there with props in the form of a float to win her back. Yeah, and it gets even better. Right before Christmas, even though they said publicly they wouldn't be together, or for New Year's either, they were caught on camera in Puerto Rico enjoying a water ski ride. The word busted comes to mind, and when you ask about this, Cardi B shrugged it off and said that she wanted to sleep with him. Yeah, sure, right. This kind of fake flexing is terrible because they're pretending to have relationship issues when that's clearly not the case. And for final proof of this, they're back together. Yep, and claim to be going through marriage counseling and through obvious things that can't be proven. In truth, this is insulting because there are people who are really going through relationship woes, and yet Cardi B and Offset are playing it off like it's a game. So there you have it. Some rappers have been caught fake flexing. So what do you guys think about it? Do you know any other rappers who have also fake flexed in such a way? And in what way did they do that? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time on King Trending.
Hey, just a reminder that we're changing up the giveaways. From now on, we're offering the Galaxy Note 9, the one that comes with the exclusive Fortnite skin, the new iPhone X Max, which we'll pre-order for you, and the new Apple Watch Series 4, which we'll also pre-order for you. The winner gets to decide between these three. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, drop a like, and comment the hidden message in the video for a chance to win. You got nothing to lose. Go for it.